The Constitutional Court in Kampala has nullified Section 1681C and Section 1681D of the Penal Code Act, which criminalizes being rag and vagabond. Police has said they have with immediate effect stopped the arrest of sex workers and street beggars as it moves to implement the orders of the Constitutional Court that declare the offense of rag and vagabond unconstitutional.
Has acknowledged the Constitutional Court ruling that repealed or decriminalized the petty offense of rogue and vagabond from the Penal Code Act after it was found to be vague, archaic, and unconstitutional. So all police officers have with immediate effect been asked to fully comply with the ruling and stop any arrests for those minor infractions of rogue and vagabond. As a reminder, the behaviors that are no longer punishable or arrestable by law are the following: idle and disorderly, where a person being a prostitute behaves in a disorderly or indecent manner in any public place, you are no longer supposed to be arrested. A person who wanders or places himself or herself in a public place to beg or gather alms or causes or procures or encourages any child to do so, please just do your things. Plays any game of chance for money or money's worth in public place, gambling, playing Ludo for money, cards.
However, this has not gone well with some citizens who have refuted the court order, saying it's against the Public Order Management Act.
What the court did and what the police said is completely unlawful. It is against the Public Order Management law. But all that aside, starting from where we begin from, the society, under society laws, it is completely unmoral to let people simply wake up in the morning and go and start doing Ludo, start doing sex working, prostitution and all those things. It's completely unmoral.
My view, I think government has kind of tried to allow immorality. You see, the way it has come out to give people freedom to do all that, that means that now at the end of the day, people will not be able to go and work, hence promoting, trying to promote all sort of evil, for example, like safety in the society. Yeah, I think that's my view.
Other people who the police have been warned against arresting include those who are idle and disorderly, those playing indoor games such as Ludo, gamblers and beggars who display wounds on the streets to attract sympathy and get money. With different views from the public, some applaud the court for its decision.
Actually, the court is right. Because why I say it's right is due to the fact that idle and disorderly people mistake it to be unruly, but it's a source of employment to some youth due to the fact that there is unemployment in the country. And on the other side, I think the court is doing what the government wants. Since the judicial system is not fair, as we all know. In other countries, the judicial system is independent, but in Uganda, it's not.
The government is called upon to help the people on the street and make laws to make sure people work harder to improve their livelihood.
Government should at least create a condition where everybody can access can access education, can access jobs, can access everything. These things of law of taxes, too many taxes, which they are the cause of people doing those things. So kindly, government should reconsider at least being on the side of the people.
Government would try to come up with a strict law whereby these laws will make these people to be able to go and work and also improve on their talents instead of sitting and playing.
Mbalesa wa government tunge ebakwatirize ko afazale bino bintu babikoleke babijemu bana bala kusudikira afazale bafune buti obuyambi nabona bazana kugundu kadi kusuti mukubo bakoleki babijemu.
However, police said there are other low-level disorders that are still punishable by the law.
There are, however, other low-level disorders that are still punishable by law. For instance, common nuisance, where any person who does an act not authorized by law or omits to discharge a legal duty, and thereby causes common injury or danger or annoyance or obstruct or causes inconvenience to the public. Such a person can still be arrested for being a common nuisance and charged. Then there are also offenses of persons found with intent, of persons found loitering.
Other offences mentioned are wandering in any public place to beg or gather alms or encouraging the act, playing any game for money or money's worth in any public place, publicly conducting oneself in a manner likely to cause breach of peace without lawful excuse, publicly doing an indecent act, exposure of wounds or deformation to obtain alms are unpunishable. 5 justices from the Court of Appeal, including Frederick Engenda, Elizabeth Musoke, Christopher Madrama, Monica Mugenyi and Christopher Gashibareke, ruled that the 2 sections which sympathizes freedom to movement to any place. ANSLEM OJARU, live at 8.